Secure-ity. 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 All right, you guys. Welcome back to another review of Love and Marriage Huntsville. I think it's called Mail Special Delivery Part 2.
Part2.
Secure-ity. Secure-ity. Let's find out what we talking about. My name is Kourtney, and this is my husband.
Dubs.
Eddie.
Dubs.
Okay, Dubs.
Put the plural on it. Oh, yes, right. Let's get to it. We've been criticized. We say we play too much and we do this and do that. We're going to get right to the
Child, this is called
icky.
Kourtney and Eddie channel.
We're going to get to the icky.
Ain't nobody in them comments going to try to control what's going on this
Y'all
channel.
hurry up. Get
all
to
right.
it.
Now, let me tell you what this channel is all about for those that are new to this channel. This channel is about Kourtney and Eddie. We do reactions, reviews. We try to stay on the topic of marriage and relationships. So that's basically what our staple is. So right now we're doing Love and Marriage Huntsville. So if you're new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so that you can be notified of our next upcoming videos. And if you're watching us via Facebook, make sure you hit like and follow. Don't know why it's different, but make sure you hit like and follow. Comment down below and give us your feedback. Now, let's go ahead and get into this review because y'all be saying cut to the and get straight to it. All right.
Get to the icky.
Now, this is part 2 of
Melody's
special delivery.
It sounds like a Christmas special.
So this is part 2 of it, and it kind of leads us from the first one. If you missed the first episode of this second season, that was last week, and it was leaving us with Martell and Maurice conversation. Basically, Maurice is just trying to
keep the peace.
Yeah, that's basically what he's trying to do. He wants everybody to be on one accord, everybody to get along and stuff like that.
Kumbaya together, and everybody just be friends.
So right now it seems that Tish and Marceau. Let's say Marceau. Let me stop. Pause. Press. Put a pin in it. Is Marceau still on this?
Yeah, he's on
there. Is Marceau still a part of Love and Marriage Huntsville? Let me tell y'all, he don't tweet about it. He don't gram about it. He don't Facebook about it. He don't do no. That's the Instagram. He don't do nothing concerning Love and Marriage Huntsville. Nothing. In fact, while it was on, he did a video. Did you go on this page and do a video and see a video?
Yeah, I saw a video.
It had nothing to do with Love and Marriage Huntsville.
I don't know. He did it. Why?
You said 20 minutes ago.
He uploaded it 20 minutes ago. So.
When you a part of something, you don't supposed to be doing none other stuff.
But he got his own life to live. Don't you worry about that.
That ain't the way this go. Anyway, I don't think he's still a part of some. He just
he be on next. He be on next week.
Yeah, but anyway. So that's one thing. And besides, before this came on, the Twitter beef between Maurice and Melody, it was a little bit, So they was going back and forth on that. But let's get back into it. So Martell and Marceau got some issues. So Maurice was
the peacemaker.
Yeah.
And everybody said, no, they talking about why Maurice is taking up for the Scotts. Man, that's family. You're going to most likely take up for your family before you take up for your...
But if your family wrong, do you still take up for them?
You probably take up for them in public, but in private, man, dog, you wrong, man. You wrong. You're not going to throw your own family on... I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't throw my own family on the bus, but I would pull somebody to the side and say, hey, homie, hey, cuz, you wrong for that. You know that, don't you? Now, I'll probably do it that way, but I'm not going to blast them on national TV. So that's what Maurice trying to do. He's trying to keep the peace and, trying to make sure everybody still be friends. But Martell and Mel ain't having none of that.
Yeah.
None of it.
Yeah. So he was saying, that Tisha lied about his alleged girlfriend, side chick, buying her BMW.
He said, don't call her. He said, don't call her a side chick. What do you call her?
He said, call her a side chick. That's what he is. That's what she is. But I'm not going to because you called her girlfriend. Okay, so that's more than a side chick to me. So, and then he was also saying that, so everything pretty much, Maurice was like, everything revolves around Martell. You know, you pretty much the one starting all the trouble. You the one that's the mess making, all that stuff or whatever. So, you know, that's basically what they was going back and forth. And he was saying that you lied about the 20 women, you know, with Marceau. And, you know, so he basically he sticks to his guns with that, you know.
He's not
he
gonna
like
budge.
Marceau still cheating.
Yeah,
you know,
he
doing his thing.
Yeah, he's not gonna budge on that.
So it just seemed like Marceau just out of, he just like
Marceau just,
they just talking about an invisible man because he just nowhere in the picture right now.
Marceau just in the cut chilling.
Yeah. So let's move on to the they will open up some of their gifts from the wedding shop. From the baby shower, excuse me, thank you. Baby shower. And they opened up the one from Kimmie and Maurice, and they were just, you know, glad that their friends was involved, and, you know, just appreciate them coming and showing their support. But then they started talking about their dads because they got a gift from, I think it was Martell got a gift from
his dad.
Yeah, from his dad. Even though he didn't show, and he invited him to the shower, and both of them did. And they stayed on that topic for a little bit.
I can kind of see where Martell coming from. He's not going to run behind somebody that, you know, don't want to be involved in his life. So why keep chasing behind somebody like that? And also, one thing I kind of disagree with Martell on, he's saying something about male father being in his kid's life because he sets up a, you know, good role model, which is, yeah, it's true. But you don't have to have a doctorate degree and own business to be a good role model. So that's why I kind of like, oh, yeah, I see what you're saying, but you don't need to have all those things to be a good role model. You got a lot of blue-collar workers out here as a good role models to kids.
Yeah. And see, but that could be his mindset, baby.
Yeah, it is his mindset.
His dad grew up, was in prison while he was growing up.
Yeah.
So he think that that's always a positive image to have all that stuff, which you can honestly see that just because he had college degree and got business, his life is not perfect. He still got issues. Yeah. So I don't think that it was fair to say, oh, yeah, let's focus more on your dad.
Right.
Instead of just saying, hey, these kids need their grandparents, period. You know, as long as they're not abusive and, you know.
Like I said, I just didn't agree with saying the only good role models are the people with degrees and own property and stuff like that.
I agree with you. So the next scene, they Marcus, which is Melody's brother, which we find out this season that she got one. So Marcus and Martell meet up at the jewelry store.
They doing Marcus do not like Martell. From what I can tell, man, he do not like him at all.
And I don't blame him if your sister, dude, done drug your sister through the ringer, like for real.
Embarrass your sister.
Right.
Yeah, I see his point. You know, I see his point.
So basically he there to buy this new thing that was now out when I was pregnant. It's called a push gift. Who made that up? Somebody with money, I guess. So, you know, he in there to buy her push gift.
You know what? When he said I'm buying her a push gift, I promise you, the first thing popped in mind, what's a push gift? Because she's pregnant and she got to push the baby out. That's what I thought a push gift was.
That's what it is.
That's what it is?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why I said that's new. Like,
okay. You know, I didn't know.
Who thought of that? Somebody with money.
Yeah, that push gift. She pushing babies out.
That's basically what it is. So giving her a gift for pushing.
Basically giving her a gift for having a baby.
Right.
That's all you got to say.
And then, you know, epiderm, so you don't push that much, but anyway. So basically he was like, you know, basically, you gonna treat my sister right. That's basically.
Yeah, he played the big brother role today. You know, he said, "You gonna do my sister right or what?" You know what? Funk getting that bracelet, get her a ring, a big ring. So we said, the band.
He said because that represent, you know, the circle of love.
Yeah, no breaks in between. Yeah. Martell said, nope, dog, I ain't gonna commit to that. I ain't gonna be able to do it. I ain't gonna commit to that.
I ain't doing that today, so let me look for a tennis bracelet.
Yeah.
So Martell was like, basically he was letting because he the one invited Marcus down there. So he just said, I wanted you to know that, you know, me and your sister in a better place. I promise not to be that man that I was before. You know, I can really see that things are, you know, working out. And, you know, and so Marcus was like, well, you done said this before. So ain't none of this new, you know, you promised that.
Basically he's saying your words don't mean crap to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You said it once before, you went back on it then. Who said you want to go back on it now?
Yeah. So. And then he was talking about, you know, I know what your problem is. Your problem, Marcus was telling Martell, I know what your problem is. It's your insecurity. insecurities.
He hit right in the head.
And he did. He
hit right in the
did.
head.
He said, you're insecure, which led you to go and have sex with another woman. And he said, who said I had sex? I didn't say I had sex with nobody.
Well, he was saying that you go out there and have sex with these women to validate yourself. You know, make yourself feel
like
good.
a man.
Yeah. And you know, and most people that's insecure like that's what they do. You know, they whore around, get with all these women, and, you know, so it validate them being a man. You know, so
as soon as they're well off, sometimes they on to the next one,
right?
Or they still with that same one, still feeding that ego.
Yeah, on to the next one. On to the next one.
And he said, Martell said, mark my words. He said,
what you said? Mark my word.
Yeah, he said, mark my word.
Like
this
rather movie.
He said, this time I promise you. He said, that ain't gonna happen. I ain't that man no more. He said, I'm looking for some action.
And you know what? So it was so funny about all this is that what we're supposed to know now what's going on between the two.
Right.
Oh, yep.
Cause it's all look, Mel done filed for divorce and all that stuff, and I done seen the papers and the documents and all that. So you know, we'll see. So now Kimmie goes to Martell goes to Kimmie's house and they pretty much talk. And so this is the part where we was talking about. He was saying that he in a good place. You know, he appreciate them for coming out to the baby shower, supporting us, regardless of what your siblings, you know, or regardless of what Marceau and Kimmie doing. Y'all still got our back, and we appreciate you for that. And so she was like, no doubt, you know. So he was saying, you know, I just appreciate. I'm glad that me and Mel in a good place. She is genuinely happy. You can see that. I can see that on the show. She's happy. And she said, yeah, but you know. Ariane, the girlfriend, she's not happy. She said a name, they bleeped it out, and I'm assuming that they said her name. And so, and he was like, don't bring that side chick name up.
He's trying to put that side chick
in
the past.
He was like, don't bring that side. She said, listen, no. I'm not going to call her side chick. And that's the same way I feel, especially when I felt on the show he called her girlfriend. So I'm not going to call her side chick or nothing like that. And he was like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to bring that up. He just really truly trying to hit Control, Alt, Delete, and close that.
Yeah, he trying to put that in the recycle bin. Not recycle bin, the delete.
Delete. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So Martell, Kimmie was just basically saying that Martell got a big heart. She do know what his problem is. He got a big heart. It's hard for him to say no and all that stuff.
Yeah, about all that. You know, he got a big heart. All right. Yeah. You know, he got to try to. His heart so big, he got to validate that heart by being with all these women. You know what I'm saying? And I should know. Back in the day, the E-Dub was the dub.
So anyway, we move on to Destiny when they were having a conversation about, you know, Destiny tried to come for me, and then Martell was like, really, what happened? And she, you know, Kimmie explained the story to him. He was like, well, you know, Destiny kind of pop off too. Basically, y'all seem like y'all much alike because she don't bite her tongues either. And they showed a clip where she was really going in on Martell from the first season about, you know, Melanie. So
I guess read him with rights or something.
Yeah, but you know what? But it may be easier for her to do that with Martell. She's a female, but when you have like Kimmie, she may be intimidated by Kimmie because Kimmie, like, she got them reads like that, so she may not be ready for that one.
Kimmie to me has an old soul. When she was sitting there talking to Martell,
I just seen wisdom.
Yeah, how she was looking up and just doing something with her hands. I don't know, it was the ball she had in her hand. She just talking to him. Ooh, she got an old soul, boy.
Yeah.
Where you from, Mississippi?
I'm trying to think. Is she? I know she's not from here.
I was just guessing.
I don't know if it's Tennessee. She's not from here, but
I know she's from the South.
Yeah,
she's from the South, but yeah, she has an old soul demeanor about herself.
So next they move on to where they're getting Mel ready for to go to the hospital, packing her bags and all that stuff. And so he was like, "You gonna need some snacks." So she was like, "Oh yeah, I do need some snacks." And she's very super excited. It seems like she is in love with that man again. Like, if she ain't never been in love with that man on the show, she is in love with him for real, for real. Now I can't say it's 100% duplicated from him, reciprocated, but you know, duplicated. I mean, reciprocated. Trying to talk big words and I messed it up.
Yeah, you leave that in there too.
I'm gonna leave that in there. So he went to the cabinet to get some snacks for her, and so he was throwing it to her, and he ended up throwing the wrapped tennis bracelet, and she was like, "What's this? What's this, Martell?"
Oh my God, it was so unbearable, man. It was like, yeah,
I think it was genuine, though.
You gonna make me cry. She had an ugly cry too. Ooh, a titty, a titty, a titty. You know, I remember the Wiz at 10.
Right. Stop saying that. And you know, it was just some little flirting that was going on, because he said something about it's not edible, and she said you edible. I was like,
man, come on. It was so sad about it. What makes it so funny is cause what we know now what's going on with them. You know what I'm saying? You know what's going on with they about to get divorced and all that stuff. Come on, man.
So she basically, he was just pouring his heart out to her and saying, "You deserve it. God put us together." And
he said some cold lines. He did.
God put us together, and I ain't trying to lose you.
Yeah.
You've been with me through it all, and stuff like that. And so he's
I made mistakes in the past. I'm trying. Oh, he said, "Am I doing good?" Oh, he asked her,
"Do you see the change?" Like, who asked somebody that? Like, in the midst of something, like, "Do you see the change?"
Like you a runaway slave. Do you see?
He's so silly. "Do you see the change?" It's like somebody would be crying, and then, you know what I'm saying, then all of a sudden, "Is it working?"
Oh, hey, gotta get the bro. No, gotta give him credit.
So
he's trying.
Now they go on to where they're going to the
car.
Yeah, and
I like the way he had the conversation with the door in the backseat.
And it's around Christmas time, so they headed to the hospital.
She said, "I'm not gonna get married."
Yeah.
And I said, "Okay, then."
She said, "Cause she don't like no boys." She said she ain't getting married, but who knows? The daughter could be seeing what her daddy doing.
That's what I was thinking too. You know
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
That's why I said I'm gonna make note of that.
Yeah,
so
that's what I was thinking.
And they may think it's kind of cute and all that stuff, but she probably taking notes.
Yeah.
So
probably see her mom crying and stuff.
Right, going through all that. So she was like, "I ain't finna let no man take me through all that, daddy, what you got going on." So Martell was getting so they in the delivery room. Martell was getting on her nerves because he don't understand. When you pregnant, I've been pregnant twice and pushed out 2 children. And them contractions ain't no joke. It ain't no time to be playing, ain't no time to be picking and all that stuff, whatever. So he just picking with her, and she really and truly, at one point, she was like, yep, because when them contractions hit, baby, ain't no joke. Man. Men can't take that kind of pain right there.
I would have had a stick and poke on her stomach. Is it coming?
So she was waiting for the epidural to kick in because she was in a bad mood. She was in a lot of pain, and he just kept picking with her. So as soon as the epidural picked it, whoop, she was like, "Ooh, I feel better now." She on that computer. What she was doing, babe?
I was look at her.
Working on her event that was coming up. And he was like, "You don't need to be working," and she was like, That part seemed real fake, didn't it? It just it was just like
okay. Stop. Don't put a pin in this. Now,
I think they're confessional when they started doing the confession.
Yeah, when they were talking to one another.
Right.
It just seems so put on. It seems so fake, man. Like they tried too hard. Carlos King, don't do that. Just let it be genuine. Don't do that, cause it's just like it didn't flow well. It didn't flow well at all.
The whole show didn't.
Yeah.
The whole show didn't. I don't know what was missing. Now
Something
you
missing.
noticed it the first time, but the second time, this time it just wasn't a flow. Maybe because everybody's not on there yet, and maybe y'all trying to push Destiny and Barrick or whatever his name on us.
Oh, finger wave.
Yeah. So she ended up having the baby, and she named the baby what? Melania. Yeah, Milani, something like that. Milani she said Milani, Money, and Hope, something like that. I don't know if that's gonna be the baby middle name or what. To be
honest with you, I zoned out because when a baby was getting pushed out, I looked the other way.
Okay, so now we go to the scene where now she's doing her event 5 weeks later, and she's launching her new business, which is called Embrace. If I'm not mistaken, that's what it's called. Her new, I think it's skincare and all that stuff, or whatever. It's called Embrace.
Embrace, yeah.
So,
Embrace.
She is, I don't know. I know she's real happy. She done hugged Martell several times and looked like he was just like,
that was kind of like, Now that could be for two reasons. Either like you said, he's not reciprocating those feelings towards her again, or he's hating on her.
Yeah, it could be.
You know, cause she blowing up and he ain't. You know what I'm saying? And okay, yeah, we see you.
And that could be true because, you know, she was like, well, come on, let's go in the back, you know, and then talk. And they was talking and stuff like that. And so she would stress. So she was like, can you just rub my shoulders and stuff? So he was rubbing his shoulder and basically he was saying, you know, you've been stretching yourself here and there and everywhere. You know, you got the baby, you got the business, you got everything going on. It's like you stretching yourself and you like what giving businesses and stuff 60 and you know 50%. She was like 50. I'm giving everything 100. And then he was like, well, whatever this stuff right here ain't bringing no money in. And she looked crazy on her face. He was like, none of this stuff, he did, because none of this stuff is bringing money in now. Like, we got thousands of dollars leaving out, but none coming in. And she was like, what?
Yeah.
And she couldn't argue on that, but, you know, to be honest, it takes, when
you
in the beginning
of a business,
you got to issue out stuff, try to get products and all that stuff, and then the money will come in.
But he knows that. Yeah, he knows that.
But he could have been hating on that, that point because she's doing so much, you know, and it could have been his, well, I got to just throw a monkey wrench in what you're doing.
You know, of course, Martell been in business for a while.
Yeah.
You know, when you start off, you got to dish out money, you know, so you just got to be patient. The money going to start coming back in. But, yeah, I used to think he was throwing shade.
Yeah,
man.
he was. And, of course, they talk about she was in an accident. That's probably why she tensed up when she had a fender bender. But, you know. Yeah,
apparently she can't drive because, she had that one. Then she said she had one a year prior.
Yeah.
Ooh, don't drive around her in Huntsville.
So let's get on down to probably the little juicy part of the show.
Yeah, they do all that, showing the baby, all that, then they say the good part, like the last 5 minutes of the show. Yeah.
Very last. So Destiny and LeBaric, I don't know these names that, like somebody on Twitter said one time, these names Saditrick and LeBaric, I don't know.
Okay, you talking about Destiny?
Husband.
Oh, Finger Waves? That's his name, Finger Waves.
He ain't got no finger wave, do he?
Hey, he got wavy hair.
Oh, okay.
Like finger waves.
So, they're there with
And he's real quiet spoken too. He don't really say anything.
He said some stuff on Twitter, but yeah, he seems to be very quiet. But so anyway, they were there while they were doing their launch party, and she launching her new brand, and they gave hugs. And of course, Kimmie came in by herself, and she hugged the Hopes. And she ignored, I don't know,
did she turn her back towards them?
When she hugged the Hopes? Yeah, she did.
Yeah, like Kimmie gave them the back.
Let me tell you something. Kimmie said, I'm going to give you that same energy, girl, because you came with me with the nonsense, so I'm finna ignore you. And that's basically what she said. She said, you give me that energy, I'm going to give it back to you, whether you like it or not.
Kimmie act like they weren't even there.
Yeah, she did. And they looked at crazy, too. They were looking like, because she was talking to them and, you know.
Yeah, see, Destiny and Finger Waves.
She ain't ready.
Yeah.
Now, where that smoke at now? Because what he said.
Ooh.
Martell. Yeah. Oh, she could pop off too. Y'all can go toe to toe. I don't know if you want to mess with her. She about just like you.
And what you used to ask?
Where that smoke at?
Oh, I ain't got nothing to do with this, y'all.
Where that smoke at, Destiny? Because Kimmie came for you. Where the smoke at, girl? Okay.
I'm just an hour away from you. Don't let me come down there with these Converse.
Converse?
Y'all remember that episode of Martin? When she went there to fight the teacher. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's where Converse come from.
Okay. Anyway, so last but not least, who walks in while she up there talking?
Who walks in?
Who walks in while she up there giving her inaugural speech or whatever she doing?
Not just that she walked in.
She walked in late.
No, not just that. It's the music they played. She heard it. I don't see why they chose that music when she got out the truck.
Right. And see, I believe that the producers probably made her come in late because they wanted this grand entrance. So I know all of that was just probably
that production. Music, oh boy. It's like,
but yeah, so she got out. She came in late. She walked out. And then she came and Kimmie was like, oh.
And Kimmie didn't know she was going to show up. Like, and Kimmie made some kind of sly remark like, ooh, I can't see how this is going to go. Go see how this gonna go.
Kimmie, no, it was not about to end well. She was I was like, she should have said, "Girl, let me tell you, you probably want to go on leave, honey."
Oh, Kimmie said, "No, I want you to sit back and observe, see how this is gonna play out." You know,
and she did, because I think when Mel called, I don't know, somehow Kimmie walked away and started hugging somebody else, and Secure-ity's like, you know what? Because Mel was like, "Look,
hold on, hey, well, y'all go eat. And I got to take care of some business."
She seen her come in, and so she, as her husband said, "You done dragged me." So she dragged her husband and said, "Listen, what's she doing here? She should have never came. She was not invited. She was not on the list. Secure-ity.
Ooh.
It's called Secure-ity.
Ooh.
Like,
you
please,
know
Mel, because you're in Alabama, please don't make us look bad by saying Secure-ity.
Trust me. You know, we in Alabama. The way we talk real country.
But you can at least say security.
No, she said security.
She did say security. And anyway, Secure-ity came, and
he came, and he wanted to laugh because he probably said, "What y'all heck y'all got me?"
And that was the beef on Twitter between Maurice and her, because Maurice was like, "Okay, look at this security guy. He laughing like
he wants to. He wanted to bust out laughing, but he was trying to contain himself."
Yeah, because Martell was like, and
no. Martell made the situation worse.
Yeah.
He was acting all crazy.
Babe,
no, you did.
No, you didn't. I said, "Oh my goodness, he's so extra." He's just laughing. So anyway, he said when Secure-ity went to Tisha.
Who?
Tisha.
No, who was Tisha?
Secure-ity.
No,
I didn't say. Oh, Secure-ity.
There you go.
I gotta say Secure-ity. Secure-ity went to Tisha and say, "Ma'am, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to leave.
I want to escort you out here."
And she was like, "What?" And she was serious. She was like, "What?" She was very surprised. He was like, "Yeah, you know, you're gonna have to be escorted out." And so, anyway, that's how that basically ends. So I guess we'll have Hunter Part 3. I guess.
No, it's.
I guess it's just
not going. Everybody.
All right, you guys, on that note, that's all we got. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. Don't forget to do what? Subscribe to this amazing channel. Make sure that you like and follow if you're following us on Facebook. And make sure you do what, babe? Comment down below. Comment down below. Comment like, down below.
React.
And we know that you're going to give us your comments, whether they're good or bad, because we get those now. Yeah, we get them. So.
Hurry up. Y'all play too doggone much. Get to the subject. Hurry. Oh, man.
Y'all boring.
Y'all is.
We get them. But it don't even much matter, because as long as we gonna get that view, that's all that matters.
If not, we're gonna call who?
Secure-ity.
There you go.
All right. On that note, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you. And we'll see you on the next video. Deuces.